Right now, as you're watching this video, there is a dead star 3000 light years away that's quietly building up to one of the most spectacular cosmic explosions you'll ever witness in your lifetime. And here's the kicker. It could happen tomorrow, next week, or within the next few months. I'm talking about T Corona Borealis, and if you have never heard of it, you're not alone. But by the end of this video, you'll understand why this celestial time bomb should be on every stargazer's radar. Now, when most people think about stellar explosions, they immediately picture supernovae, those massive galaxy-lighting catastrophe that completely destroy stars. You've probably seen those stunning Hubble images of supernova remnants scattered across space like cosmic fireworks frozen in time. And honestly, that's what I thought too when I first heard about the Corona Borealis potentially going supernova. But here's where things get interesting, and where most people, including myself initially, get it completely wrong. The Corona Borealis isn't going to go supernova at all. In fact, what's about to happen is something far more rare and, in some ways, more fascinating. This star is what astronomers call a recurrent nova, and there are fewer than a dozen of these cosmic recycling machines known in our entire galaxy. Think about it this way. While supernovae are like massive fireworks that destroy everything in one spectacular blast, but recurrent novae are more like cosmic alarm clocks that go off every few decades, reset themselves, and then do it all over again. The Corona Borealis has been doing this dance for centuries, and we have been lucky enough to catch it in the act. Your grandparents might have seen this exact same star explode in 1946. Their great-grandparents witnessed it in 1866, and now it's your turn. You might be wondering why you should trust what I'm telling you about this obscure star. Well, I've spent the last several weeks diving deep into this latest research from several observatories worldwide, analyzing data from NASA, the European Space Agency, and recent papers published by astronomers who have been tracking the system for decades. The astronomical community is buzzing about the Corona Borealis right now because all the signs are pointing to an imminent eruption. The star dimmed in March 2023, exactly what happened before its last major outburst in 1946. Professional astronomers have been watching the system since 2016, documenting the telltale brightness patterns and color shifts that precedes the previous nova events. And here's what makes this even more credible. We're not just guessing. The star operates on an 80-year cycle, and it's already overdue. The last eruption was in 1946, which means we're living in the prime window for the next cosmic show. Picture this. You've got two stars locked in a cosmic dance of death. One is a red giant, a bloated dying star that's puffing off its outer layer like a cosmic steam engine. The other is a white dwarf, which is essentially a dead star compressed to the size of Earth, but with the mass of our Sun. Imagine crushing our entire Sun down to the size of our planet. That's the density we're talking about. The red giant is slowly feeding the white dwarf, transferring material in an invisible stream across space. It lets this material build up on its surface for decades. And just like a pressure cooker, there comes a moment when everything reaches a critical point. The accumulated material hits the temperature and pressure threshold, and boom! You get a thermonuclear explosion that can be seen across thousands of light years. The reason astronomers are so confident about this timing isn't guesswork, it's pattern recognition. You see, the Corona Borealis has been giving us warning signs for over a year now. Remember that dimming I mentioned that started in March 2023? That's not random. It's exactly what happened in the year leading up to the 1946 explosion. But it gets even more precise. Since 2016, astronomers have been documenting increasing brightness and a shift towards blue light in the system. These are the exact same precursors they observed before the 1946 event. It's like watching a replay of cosmic history. Gene Snyder from the Paris Observatory even published specific date predictions: March 27, 2025 and November 10, 2025. The first date is already passed, but we're still well within the predicted window. When this happens, and I emphasize when, not if, you're going to witness something extraordinary. The Corona Borealis will suddenly brighten to become as visible as the North Star. Think about that for a moment. A star that you can't even see with your naked eye right now will suddenly become one of the most brightest objects in the night sky. You won't need a telescope, you need binoculars. You'll just look up at the constellation Corona Borealis and there it will be. A new star that wasn't there just the night before. The best part, This isn't a once-in-a-lifetime event for the universe. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event for you. The next one after this won't happen until around 2105. Your great-great-grandchildren might see the next show, but this one's ours. Nova explosions are fundamentally unpredictable. All the signs are there, all the patterns match, but the exact moment could be tonight, the next month, or sometimes in the late 2025. That's the nature of these cosmic pressure cookers. And that means they will blow when they're ready, not when we expect them to. And that means you need to start paying attention now, because when it happens, the brilliant outburst will last less than a week to the naked eye. Miss that window and you'll need telescopes to see anything for maybe another week before it fades back to invisibility.